We're looking at the #1 most important thing you can do for your health. It is 100% free. It's called
sleep, and it manages your mood, your ability to cope with stress, your hormones, and it's mad important, or so I hear. I did what any adult would do and asked myself, what would Andrew Huberman recommend? So every night I'll be adding a new little thing to my sleep routine in order to hopefully get a perfect 100 from my Oura ring. So for night 1, we are just gonna go to sleep and hope for the best. And it's not the best. Looks like we're starting with an 81 with some definite areas of improvement. Our first official night in the quest to true restful sleep is making a sleep cocktail. You're supposed to take this 30 minutes to 60 minutes before you go to bed. I'm running a little bit behind. So based on Sir Andrew Huberman's recommendation, I have gotten apigenin and L-theanine. Fast acting, great. And then I actually already had this. This is magnesium L-threonate, but I stopped taking it because it was giving me really crazy dreams. With all 3, it could be good. Okay, so it does say we need 145. Oh my gosh, that's like so much. I have to have 2 of these. These are really expensive. Do people do this all the time? And then 50 of this, which is just 1 capsule. The stuff kind of smells funny. 200 milligrams, so 2 capsules of this. Here goes the thing. I am a little bit worried though, because like I said, the magnesium, it does give me really good sleep. It gives me crazy dreams. But now I'm doubling the dose, so I really hope that I don't have like night terrors or something. This might be a placebo effect, but it's 9:53 and I definitely feel like way zenned out. Like my eyes are starting to feel kind of heavy. It's feeling woozy. I am so chill right now. This is crazy.
Watch this. Whoa.
I hate that this is working because that magnesium stuff is so expensive. It was expensive when it was like 1 packet and now you're doing 2. I hope this doesn't work, but it probably will. All right, it's 10:17. I feel very mellowed out, but I don't really feel tired. I just feel very mellow. Brandon he's right there. He's working. And then I'm gonna fall asleep. Hopefully. The score to beat is 81. 81, baby. I feel really good. I'm actually pretty excited to see how we feel at the end of this, because if we keep just trekking up, then this will be good, because I think sleep's very important. So we are going to check what Oura thinks of our sleep. Optimal. We have an 86 out of 100, which is so good. And it looks like all of our bars in terms of sleep contributors are all in the blue. They're all almost to the end, and I'm a little bit confused. Like, what are we gonna have to do to get this to 100? Looks like I'm probably gonna have to sleep longer. They want me to get 9 hours of we'll address that in a bit. So there is absolutely room for improvement here. Today we'll be focusing on getting bright light exposure throughout the day. Ready for action. Sunlight in my retinas. The whole science behind this is that it's keeping your circadian rhythm in check, which is the part of yourself that tells you when you should sleep and when you should be awake. That was good. I'm about to go to sleep. I'm just waiting for Brandon to come up. It's 10:50 p.m. It's Friday, so went to bed a little bit later since I'll be waking up closer to like 6:30 tomorrow. I did our sleep routine, so I took our sleep cocktail, had our supplements. I feel very aware of the fact that I saw the sun during the daytime, so I'm ready to sleep now. Our challenge tomorrow is to stay as close as we can to our typical waking and sleeping times. Which is a little bit more challenging just because it's the weekend. Sleep tight. Oh. I got an 84? What the heck?
Oh no. Oh no.
It went down. So I only got 7 hours of sleep. I feel like I definitely got more than that. Oh, it was optimal last night. Okay, that's good. What the heck? I don't even know what I'm looking at. I just feel upset. Ay, nako. I'm not happy about this. Okay, we're getting our 10 minutes of sunlight, but actually I'm going for a run, so, and it is within 30 to 60 minutes of us waking, which is great. I'll be out here for like 45 minutes. Let's go. As you can see, it's very dark. We kind of got out here too late. So I've just been walking around like this to try and get as much sun into my retinas as possible.
It's crazy. She's like staring at the sky.
I'm committed. That's what I am. It's 9:26. I'm supposed to go to bed within an hour to 2 hours of when I usually go to bed. I think we might start watching a movie. But I can almost guarantee you that well, maybe not. If I usually wake up at 5, will we be up by 7? I think I will be up by 7. I don't know if I'm going to be out of bed. Did you just finish getting ready for bed and get really excited to jump into sheets? And then you realize that you haven't had your sleep cocktail? Yeah, me neither. I just took both of these, I swear, I'm gonna make that up. It's 7:05. I'm gonna count it that we are doing it within the hour, 2 hours. Feeling very awake right now. It's only been 10 minutes since I have been up. I don't know, I'm gonna be pretty bummed if this score is under 86. I'm kind of afraid that it might be. My sleep is 91! You guys, we have cracked the 90s. Wow. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think a big thing is that our total sleep is going up. Yeah, I liked the timing a lot more now too. REM sleep. Wow, look at all those bars. Other than latency, like we're looking good. Wow. Okay, that's good. I'm stoked about this. Okay, you guys, it's getting dark. It's like sunset time, but we just left the Rams game. So I need to figure out how to get my sunlight. I think I'm just gonna roll the window down and like stick my head out like a dog. But I realistically can't stick my head out for that long. So I'll just roll the window down and like let the rays hit my retina. And I think that counts.
It counts.
It counts. It's that time of night, guys. Ready for bed, except we're doing yoga. Okay, I know it's dark. I don't want to make it too bright because this is supposed to be zen and relaxing, but we are going to do our 8-minute evening yoga, which will put us right at 10 o'clock.
The last few days, our focus has been around things that we could do during the day for better sleep, but tonight we're going to focus on our pre-sleep ritual, and we will be using Yoga with Cassandra's 8-minute evening yoga. So if you want to check it out, that link will be in the description.
Okay, I'm gonna stop it there just because the next thing is to like basically like lie there like you're going to sleep, and while I am going to sleep I still have to put lotion on my face. Okay, we're going to bed. Hello, we are back from the gym and our walk, so we've gotten plenty of sunlight. So I think I've finally figured out the whole like hours of sleep thing, because in my head it's like, okay, starting to get into bed at 9:30ish. I get into bed realistically 9:55. In my head, I'm asleep at 10. I wake up at 5. That's 7 hours, baby. But unfortunately, that's not how life or the world works. I got an 83. I think it's because I'm not getting more than 7 hours. See, 6 hours 55. So with the latency, this is what I'm talking about. It says you should fall asleep within 15 to 20 minutes of lying down. Where in my head, that's like such a long time, by the way. In my head, I'm falling asleep within 5 minutes. And in this case, I did fall asleep within 3 minutes, which is great for me getting more sleep, but bad, I guess, for latency. And ultimately bad for my score. We're at 83. Go. We went down. So our highest score so far has been 91. And we're trying to get to 100. And we have like 2 more nights. You know what? I'm choosing I believe. I believe, baby. But this is kind of bad. It is interesting though, as I'm stacking these habits, that they're not really, like it's not, I thought we would get like a steady increase. And it's not really, it's coming down to total sleep and sleep latency.
So our focus tonight is avoiding screens 30 to 60 minutes before bed, which is just annoying because I feel like I go to bed pretty early anyways, and I get off work. I stop work around like 6:30. So I have like, if the hard thing though is I tend to go on my phone before I go to bed, just because like I'm waiting for Brandon and I'm kind of like, you know, checking on, I'm saying goodnight to my family. I'm checking on like what's coming up tomorrow. I'm setting an alarm for 9:20 p.m. No screens, all caps. All right, I officially can't look at screens anymore. So if I'm like totally not in frame and this looks bad, that is why. I'm taking my supplements. We're really coming down to the wire on this. We're really close to being done. But not quite. I do believe in addition to the blue light, honestly, I think we were supposed to like keep the lights dim, but that felt dangerous because we have knives. If you want. Brandon needs me to record something for him.
Okay, it's recording. Here, tilt it up a little bit. I think that's good. Alright. Macros are fine.
Okay, technically I did have a 10-minute buffer from when I set that alarm. So I need to text my family goodnight because we say goodnight every night.
Aww.
And I don't want them to think that I'm ignoring them. That's usually the last thing I do on my phone. And then I get stuck where I'm like, oh, and then I just start going on my phone. So we're done. What time are we waking up tomorrow, babe? 5, 7. Gosh, how are we gonna do the yoga? Do I need to do that by memory? Okay, so I don't think I got the best sleep last night, but I am kind of interested because I feel like this no screens before bed thing is kind of what you hear the most when people talk about like getting better sleep. 84, good. Okay. I mean, I'm in the blue on everything, which makes me feel like I should get at least a 90, but that's fine. I had high REM, high deep sleep. Total sleep wasn't great. The 84 feels like it's way worse than what it's actually telling me. I really do think that it has the most to do with the fact that I did not sleep very many hours, but we'll see how tonight goes because tonight we are focusing on getting 9 hours of sleep. We're back. Let's enjoy the sun. I'm too lazy to walk today, so we're just gonna sit here. Final walk of the challenge. Guys, I just realized, so tonight we are trying to get 9 hours of sleep, and that means I have to go to bed at 8 p.m. It's 7 o'clock right now. I'm still working. And I guess I have 30 minutes to finish up because I have to take my supplements, do my sleep yoga, stop looking at screens in 30 minutes. I haven't even eaten. I think that means we have to get going. This is great to do. I have to refresh my memory on what the evening yoga is because I can't watch it because we can't look at screens. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't notice, but it's been a little bit. It's been quite a few weeks since the last day that we recorded our sleep, and that's because of the Los Angeles fires that broke out. I'll put some links in the description of different foundations that you can donate to or look into volunteering your time. I've been donating to the Pasadena Humane Society. I don't feel relaxed. I actually feel like very stressed because I feel like I have like 20 minutes before I have to start going to bed. But like, I kind of didn't realize how much of my life was on my phone until I realized that I only had a few minutes left until 7:30 and had to quickly set my alarms, text my family goodnight, and anything else that I could think of that needed to be done before tomorrow morning. Excuse me. At 7:30, I guess my phone is done. I am gonna text Brandon really fast. Just say goodnight, I guess. Okay, if the rest of this video I'm totally out of frame, it's because I'm staying true to this. I'm not looking at the screen on the camera. I feel so lame setting up my camera and then laying down to lay back up. And that's 9 hours. I have been laying in bed for 20 minutes since my alarm went off, catching up with this guy.
Hello.
Yeah, I thought I'd be more awake. I don't know. Did we do it? Okay, I've been waiting for this all day. I slept for 9 hours last night, and I have to say, like, I do feel incredible. I feel so good, and I felt like clear and energized, and honestly, I've been having like a really great day, probably my best day in a really long time, and I don't know if that has anything to do with sleeping 9 hours, but you know. Okay. No! I only got a 94? Are you kidding? I'm truly shocked because I feel like, what the heck? Okay, so everything is in the blue, which is great, but I just don't understand what you have to do to earn 100. Is it because my deep sleep wasn't long enough? Okay, well, that's that. So the things that'll probably integrate are like the sunlight walks. Honestly, the nighttime yoga. I don't know how realistic it is that I actually do that on a regular basis, but it's so nice. I know that I won't be able to sleep 9 hours every night. I usually try to get 7 hours, but if I can pump that up to 8, I think that would be a happy medium. So I guess I don't want to call it a failed challenge because I don't feel like I failed. I feel like I learned a lot, but we definitely did not get 100 sleep score. I'm choosing to believe that that has more to do with Oura Ring than me. But if you want to see more challenges or just check out my other videos, they're here.